Hey everybody, what's up? Today we're not doing anything associated with any sort of series or anything. All we're doing is just hunting down some achievements. So let's look at what I have. So I have 45 of the 54 achievements. I actually have a few more. I know I have Delve Greedily and Deep. I've been to the mantle of every planet. Um, And let's see. I want to say I've done Journey to the Center of the Thing before as well. So that's at least. Yeah, I think that's just the only two that I have that are displaying as not unlocked. But I know I've done them. So I think those two are bugged for me. And it's my understanding that when they run the bug, or when they run the fix for the achievement bugs, that those will automatically unlock for me. That's my understanding. I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not. We'll see. But I think today we're going to try to do lab rat. Use the chemistry lab to synthesize each composite material, and I don't think that's going to take too terribly long because we're gonna cheat a little bit and use the scrap glitch, and I think we're also going to take care of where we're going. We don't need roads. I've always liked doing the rocket rover, and I think that's how we're going to achieve that. So, like I mentioned, we're going to use the scrap glitch. The scrap glitch is going away shortly, and over the last couple gaming sessions, I've thrown together this quaint amount of scrap. If I'm correct, I think this is 400 individual units of scrap. I know some people have way more than this, but I figured for the purposes of this save file, which I'm not sure how long this save file is going to last before I start a new one, so I figured this would be a decent amount to start with. And I think I'm just going to use that to facilitate a faster operation for this lab rat one. Now, looking at the chemistry lab, I know I have made most of these. I don't know about rubber. I think I have. I think you need that. Let's see. Do you need that for the hab? I think the hab is plastic and no, it's plastic and silicone, I think. So I don't know if I've made rubber. I think you need rubber for the large rover, which we will be making for the rocket rover. So let's see. I know I've made plastic. I know I've made aluminum alloy. I know I've made tungsten carbide, graphene, diamond. You need diamond for one of the planet cores. Obviously, I've made a lot of hydrazine. I've made some silicone, explosive powder, steel, titanium alloy. I think I've made that. And I've made nanocarbon alloy. So, I was thinking that for the purposes of this YouTube video, we would just make an instance of every single one of them. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is let's start off with rubber. And that might be the only one I need. We'll start off with rubber. If the achievement pops up, we'll go ahead and move to another one. Or move to the rocket rover one. If it doesn't, which would suggest to me that it's bugged, we'll go ahead and run through all of them just to be sure. And anyways, let's get an organic and a resin. Okay, so I've made the rubber and no achievement popped up. So that means one of two things. I have either achieved all of them and it's just bugged, or I haven't achieved all of them and we need to run through it all. But to make sure either way, I think we're going to have to run through it all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that there to collect everything we've made. And let's get started making everything. Next up is plastic, carbon, and compound. And I think we'll go ahead and start up a time lapse for this. And there it is. I don't know if it popped up for you on the screen recording, but I guess the last one that I needed was actually aluminum alloy. Believe it or not, that seems to be an early item for the chemistry lab. But yeah, I don't need to go any further with that. I'm genuinely surprised. Unless it was just, I don't know. Unless that was part of that particular item's bug. I honestly don't know, but there it is. And it doesn't show it there. I think I need to save or maybe even exit out of the game for that one to move over to the completed side. But yeah, I just unlocked the lab rat, so we're gonna go ahead and stop with that one, and we're gonna move on to where we're going. We don't need roads, so that means. And what it says is drive an Airborne Rover for at least 10 seconds. Now, you can do this with the medium rover, but I have found in the past, in early access, that the large rovers work a little better for this, for the rocket rover. So we just need to double up our rubber and aluminum alloy. And let's see. I guess I need to make... We're going to go ahead and send off for some more materials here, just to make this a little faster, and we'll come back when the large rover is made. Alrighty, so we got the rocket rover built. I cannibalized some of the power from the base. I stole two medium batteries and a medium solar from the base, just so I wouldn't have to make them. But I have hydrazine thrusters front and back, fully loaded with hydrazine. And now we need to get this thing airborne. So that means we need to make a ramp. And I am going to need a lot of soil for this. And I don't think I have any of my augments with me, but I believe I have, yeah, I have a piece of zinc. So we will make a wide mod real quick, or a boost mod. Let's see. Let's make a boost mod. I might have to get another quarry started. And I'll show you why. I've done quite a lot in this save for it being, you know, brand new from 1.0. Of course, I have all this going on, and this isn't terribly taxing on the game. I'm wondering if, even though all this scrap is properly mounted to storage, none of it is interacting with like a huge pile or anything. I'm wondering if just the sheer quantity has something to do with it. But I also have my igloo base on Aatrox in this save. And here is my quarry. Now, you'll notice I have some construction gray in here. That is because underneath this are some pretty sizable tears in the terrain. We got a little tiny one going on there, but I noticed there's some of this hard soil, this stuff down inside here, and all the tears seem to happen when the blue soil here interacts with the hard soil there. So I'm thinking that I need to move my dig operation, or at least angle it. Let's see. I'm going to need these tethers back. But yeah, there's just a lot going on with this save. Been to all the cores. There's, God knows how many tunnels I've dug, that sort of thing. So I think we will start pecking away at this side of the mountain. And we'll just... Okay, that's it. So we got the boost mod, so hopefully this will go a little quicker than normal. I don't have the wide mod on me. I'm just kind of... wanting some quick and dirty dirt, as it were. I don't need that, but we'll save it. And we'll come back when I'm ready to start building the ramp. Okay, we are ready to start building the ramp. And I don't necessarily want my boost mod here. But this is just going to be a quick and dirty ramp. Nothing special. I'm not looking to really go into orbit or anything like that. But let's go ahead and build it out here. And I think we'll start with that angle. We don't need to build up any speed from the rover itself. The rover doesn't really go that fast. It's when we engage the hydrazine thrusters, that's when the airborne power is really going to kick in. But I know we're going at a little bit of an angle here, but let's see if I can fix that real quick. I might be able to. Let's see what that does. I do know I watched Z1's jump video for his 1.0 version of the jump, where he jumps to another planet with the rover. And learning from his video on specifically the ramp issue is he initially had it where it sort of went, the angles at which the transitions in his ramp went were kind of jarring. And he had some issues there where he had to rebuild the ramp a little bit. And so I am going to use that as some lessons learned and make some transitions that aren't nearly as sharp. Let's try that. See what that looks like. That might be good. That might be good. Let's see. Any of these look better? That looks, yeah, that looks a little better to me. A little more of a gentle transition from one surface to the next. And that might be all we need. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend this out. And I think I'm going to widen it a little bit, even though that's plenty wide for the Rover. These thrusters are kind of... Obviously, they're not meant for the Rovers. But they're kind of squirrely. And so sometimes when you turn them on the rocket rover, they can, you know, they might not turn on at the exact same second. And so one of them gets a head start on the other one, and your rover might turn. At least that has been my experience. So making a wider ramp should allow me to make some minor course corrections. And like I said, I don't need to go into orbit. In fact, I don't really want to. I just want to see how long I can get this thing to coast. So let's get a good starting angle here. And quick test fire to check. Okay, so X is backward, Z is forward. And here we go. There it is. Stick the landing. There we go. That's how it's done, people. And I think I know where the base is. So, yeah, we got the achievement. It popped up. At least it popped up for me. As of right now in the recording, I don't know if it's showing up for you, if my screen recording is capturing that overlay or not. I hope it is. But yeah, we definitely got the achievement, so that's 2 achievements for today. I'm pretty happy with that. What I'm not happy with is this terrain, so let's see if we can fix that. Oh, just more mountains. We'll see if we can't get this thing back to base. I know I can get back to base by just dying, but I don't really want to do that. I'd like to bring this back home if possible. Alrighty, I saw the base. So this is another achievement that I will definitely be saving for its own day, and that's I believe unlocking all the gateways, I believe they're called, the big purples. I believe unlocking all of them is its own achievement, but that's gonna be a pretty heavy workload there. I don't remember which way it was. Okay, I think I know where I am. Yep, okay. Who needs a time lapse when you have a rocket rover? And flip. And I have some hydrazine left over. Nice. Alrighty, well, there was hunting down 2 achievements. We got the lab rat one, and we got the, I forget what it's called, but the rocket rover. So there's 2 more down. I think I have maybe 3 or 4 more to go, not counting the ones that I know are bugged. But we might do some more in another video. Might not, we'll see. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you later.